Yo, 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 happy Sunday. I think that's the pause button, right? Okay. Happy Sunday, how's everybody doing? Yo, welcome on in. Gray, what's up, dude? How are you? We're back to more Mario Mon, just like any other RPG and Pokemon game. I am going to take my time with it. So we are not on level 4. I have been making about one world a day average, but, you know, this the cycle's been broken. So we are going to continue to do some grinding and figure out the next world, which was kind of a puzzle, to be honest. So that was a pleasant surprise. I was happy with that. Let's unmute this. Yeah, let me know about the volume as always. I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright, what are we doing? We're trying to get to an average 20 on everybody. I am not happy with the Yoshi. Oh, that was the other thing. Is there a way to relearn? Put Lick back on there. This is fantastic. I'll cancel that. Yeah. I love that you can relearn things. That's awesome. Like I'm okay with the I'm tolerant of the 4, but man, like I couldn't stand that, you know, you had 4 and that was it. That's all you got was those 4, and you kind of blew it from that point on. The first 2 worlds are quite short. I can see that. But this one's got somewhat of a puzzle. Don't I have Oh, the ground type. Things in my way. Get out of my way. What happened? Why can't I leave? Because of the wrap? I did not know wrap did that. See, look at that. Level 12 beat me. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have arena trap like Dugtrio. Well, does Rap do that though? My cleft has grown. I need to... That's why I stay close to a Poke Center, because, like... Clearly, I cannot fight a minion with, I gotta be honest, this little, Tough and Puff is, not that strong. I was tricked. I was tricked into grabbing one. I take my statement back. It's pretty strong, now it's not in this world. You see me strolling. Will Thunder Shock work? It does work. I love how it turns me into a water type and then uses water moves. Wrap, Bind, and Fire Spin do it. That's is that new? How long has that been a thing? Oh my gosh! I don't want it. I don't want it. Does like defog like kill me instantly? Because that would be kind of funny. That's poison, isn't it? Says Gen 2? Really? Do I try for it? I'll do one more. If he instantly breaks again, I might go for a stronger cap. Ah! I don't know what these mean. Maybe this one. Let's use this one. Darn it! Darn it! Cap that works well if used on the first turn. Yeah, that ain't working. An original cap made to show your customer loyalty. Right. We're just gonna have to go back to the plumber cap. No! I was so excited! It's a great title dex entry. I am looking forward because I want it. Come on. Please don't knock yourself out. Ah! Darn it! You are teasing the life out of me, game. Gosh darn it! I wanted it! I lost so many caps for because of it too. That might have been my 5th. I might have accepted him as my 5th. Maybe not. Who's the girl next door living in the haunted mansion? Better learn my name, cause it's Ashley. Beep-a-beep-a-bum, ouch. Wow, man, you for real? I feel like this is a bad... Oh, you know what? You're bad for the... Frickin' critical hit. You're bad for the cleft. The cleft. Should be able to handle one more. I'm gonna turn my electricity off, right? Oh no, it's power. Firepower. $17. But you're still my weak one, Mr. Huff and Puff. I wanted the sun. I wanted the sun so dang badly. But it failed. It doesn't affect. Not very effective. What level does Tough Puff evolve? Does he ever evolve? Does he evolve into Huff and Puff? Because that'd be funny. And I kind of want that. If he does evolve into Huff and Puff, wouldn't that make Huff and Puff like the scariest, Like, Mario villain... 36. Yeah, we got a long way to go for him. If I try to go for 5 levels per gym, I should be going to 20 right now, so... But it failed. I was setting up my YouTube schedule for unique gameplay, offline gameplay. Did I just go straight for the Thundershock? It's kind of my bad. Doesn't matter, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't really matter. This game has a randomizer, doesn't it? So I might put this on the random roulette. You can also put Nuzlocke on this too. That's I don't know if I want to go that deep. Like super expert mode. Some of my captures have already died. I was looking over the randomizer list online earlier today. I saw Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3 have a multi-game randomizer. So I put that on the wheel. Obviously I can't play it until I played number 3. You could just do level cap and cap candy if you rando it. Oh, you learn! And turning me into a water type and then using the water gun doesn't work. Well, I guess you didn't learn all that well. Confusion. Plus a rage growth. That's terrible. Terrible combination. I think, well, Luigi almost kicked my butt, and Luigi was like level 18 and higher, so I really want to get these up to 20. I kind of said I was going to do this at the top of the stream, too. RE3 is short. I don't think mixing the 3 would be too nuts. Okay, so, but here's the thing. Because RE1 kind of took me a little bit of time, and that's only because I... Oh, no. Hold on a second. I gotta get out of here before this clown captures me. Puts me in a lock. Alright, so... RE1 kind of took me a little bit of time. I was trying to figure out how to do the... read the map and everything else. Trying to get to places that I had never been before. And, I sit here and I think that a combination of the 3 games, RE1, items, key items, could be in like RE2. So I'd have to explore some of RE2, like at the police station, and then dun dun, oh look at that. That gives me access to an area in RE3 maybe, and RE3 gives me a couple key items to RE1. I gotta go back to RE1 and do some of that to proceed further, and it's like, that could be kind of a game. That could be quite the adventure. What strikes me though is how big of a rando can it possibly be? Oh, it's not going to have the remake, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all the PS1 games. You need you're a bird type, so let's go ahead and stockpile and finish. Since they are the PS1 games, I probably should play the PS1 games also. Gosh, super effective. Like, the fucking things need to go away! Oh! Something I should have known earlier. I wish I knew earlier, I should say. Don't! PS1 doesn't have the crimson heads in RE1. Was those the more advanced? That's what I'm saying. I probably have to play 1 and 2, the originals. I don't understand how this stupid Puff and Puff beat me. I think Yoshi evolves at 20. Into the Eevee form, and then Eevee form I can go down to the freaking store down here and figure out which way I'm going to go with that one. I'm guessing it's like one of 3 types. Oh, you're a Diglett, so you should be able to kick its butt. What? Oh, that's ridiculous. Since when does he go first? I was going first the entire time. And it's not because of Quick Claw either. Look, look, no Quick Claw, I got to go first. What the flip was that? Oh, I'm still going first. Freaking cheating, stupid game. Okay. Cheating ass game. Okay. Might be a speed tie. We'll never know. Water type. Let's stockpile this up. I might turn the Yoshi red. When's a good time to turn the Yoshi into a red Yoshi? Like right away at 20, or do I let Yoshi continue? Well, according to the evol on the computer, whatever you call it, he's going to turn into one of 3 forms. I'm thinking the yellow one is going to be like ground type, based on Pokemon World, Super Mario World. I have to give it a shell, which that just makes sense that the shells are nothing but for Yoshi, because that's how it is in Mario World. You know, you give Yoshi a blue shell and he can fly, you give him the yellow and he's like ground. I wonder if you can keep changing it. So it is like Eevee, it's just a one and done. Not very Mario World of you. I could spit the shell out, or swallow the shell, and change back to green. Anyway, but that still leads to my original question, is when is the best time to give Yoshi the shell, and what time before level 25? Now, is it Is it fire, ground, and flying? Hey, welcome back. You must be a rare. Well, I'm gonna have to go red then at that point, because I don't have any fire types. Unless I capture the sun. I have a ground type with the clef, and I don't have a flying type? So maybe I turn in blue? Don't kill yourself. No! Frickin' loser! Can't get... Yellow is the least useful. Well, I mean, I have a cleft already, so I mean, the yellow would pretty well be nothing to me. It might be a ground type Yoshi, but... I mean, rock and ground type are pretty similar. They have the same strengths and weaknesses, so... So mad that the stupid son beat himself up again. Like he knew I was coming for him. Ouch. Let's say one more circle throw and I have to. Fire and flying has some decent capture options later. There's one or two ground or rock better than cleft. That's it? Just one or two options? And I got a pretty good one. Oh, that's it for the stockpile. You either beat him or you don't. You don't. I imagine Thwomp is one of them. Do they have any metal type in this game? Very annoyed they made Magnemite a metal type. There is metal, huh? Interesting. Magnemite used to be an electric type Pokemon, then all of a sudden they introduced metal as a type. And then Electrolyte stopped being electric, and now he's metal. Then they combined him, I think, in Gen 3 into Metal Electric. Because he was like Metal in Gen 2. And then he became Metal Electric into Gen 3. Bubble! Get rid of this Diglett. That's such a... like, perfect capture. Whirlwind. What does Whirlwind do? Blows away the foe with the winds and ends the battle. Nope. Attacks with the white haze that eliminates all stat changes. Nope. Let's go, Yosh. Start the stockpile. We might get one or two. You want to go for 3? If you evolve Yoshi, go to relearn. I think he can have Ember off the bat. So turn him into red. She told me not to take him, turn him to fire. So there was better fire types out there. Was he one of the better fire types? Go blue. Is there any benefit to keeping Yoshi green? I assume you're looking at the, like any kind of wiki on this. The very late evolve. So what should I do? Should I... Again, I don't care if you tell me, because I'm asking the questions right now and I really don't know. So if I was to go blue, with hopes of getting a better fire type later on down the game, when should I evolve him? It takes so much time. You see how much power he took away from me just for me to use that one move? Freaking everybody's at least 19, so we continue with Yosh. First type specific move is it learns is at 25 unless you relearn to get the base type move. Well, okay, let me say this. What if I evolve him at like 40? Could I still relearn the base moves? Or is that just a big no? I can't even beat a Tough Puff. Or not a Tough Puff, but a Cataquack. With my baby Yoshi. Like... the base type moves they learn at level 0. Oh, I got you. Dino Torch. Is this Super Mario World? Creature? Is this a powerful fire type I see right here? Not as good as the sun. Better than the sun? I'm gonna say not as good. A juvenile dinosaur, it is eager to show off its signature fire breath. It is said to be the cause of the vast majority of forest fires. You say just use what I want. I don't want that. I need to get rid of it ASAP so I can not have experience share take too much away from me. Is there a, like a victory road in this? There is an Elite Four. Is there like a hard route right before the Elite Four? Because if there's like any captures on said route, I might go for that. Because then my 6 can come from there. Usually they got some... I mean, in previous Pokemon games, there's always like a rare Pokemon on the Victory Road. So I'm over here going like, well, if there's a Victory Road in this, I would like to get a rare capture and maybe go with the Elite Four on the rare capture. Because right now I'm just going for basics. And I probably should. The last area is Victory Road. Yeah, I might want to get my 6th capture out of that. What the heck was that? What? Just hit me! a little annoyed by what just happened. That's a sword and shield ability. What is that? Was that on me or was that on him? Did Ukimoku? I don't know what that is. Sword and Shield? I don't think I've ever played Sword and Shield. In fact, I know I never played Sword and Shield. That's like the last handheld version, right? Or was that the first DS version? Or no, Switch version, excuse me. It was the first Switch game? Yeah, I never played the Switch games. I should, though. Very open world, right? I think I'm gonna keep this team like a sea cucumber. I think I'm gonna keep this team as is until I reach level 5. And sea cucumber spits out their spits out their guts as a diversion. The heck? Is that a Pokédex entry? That's copy in real life? Like what? Like a starfish? $95 experience, that's it? You're upsetting. Do I get to hold on to the stockpile, or do I have to keep? No, see, it just, yeah, it doesn't. Ah, I'm gonna put you up here. Right here. What am I that makes fighting not effective against me. I got more experience. Bumblebee! Venoshock, what? What is that? Does double damage if the foe is poisoned. That doesn't do me any good. Yeah, you can get, let's do this. But. If you mess with a sea cucumber, it will spit out part of its respiratory system that is toxic. Like a real life coffee. So sick and tired of these things. Captures, move. Puff and puff. Look at that. It's trying to annihilate me. Pop, 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 pop. We're almost at the big 20, and then we can move on with the game. As long as I keep hitting these cataquacks, that ain't gonna happen, though, is it? I like that the experience share is kind of allowing everybody to get up to 20. Like, all at the same time. So instead of doing one capture at a time, I'm able to get them all up to 20. Relatively easy. Poison resist fighting? I did not know that. I don't think you give enough experience, even if I do defeat you. Aye. Aye. Why wouldn't I take a critical hit? Aye! Finally! 20! Oh, bite! I will take bite, yes. This is a symbiote. Baby Yoshi is evolving! I heard it turns into like a Dragonite or something. Something unique. Very, very, like Gyarados. Just a regular Yoshi. Yes. Strike the foe with its tail 25 times. Alright. Get rid of this. Switch. It's your turn. Get up to 20. Yeah, you say dual flinch moves, but here's a headbutt right here. I was gonna say, it never worked. Oh. What is Accelerock? I love rollout. Hey! Only one more to go. Nope. No flinches. This game is out for me, man. Like I know it can make the other guy flinch. It never does. It'll make me flinch all day, though. Somehow or another, he'll have the same speed and keeps going above me. Headbutt. Bam. Flinch. Finally. Hey! The game is getting sick and tired of me being here. Does that thing evolve? Kind of like how confusion only works on your mon and not the games. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Almost saved. Hey, real quick, which captures do I have? I want you to raise my bullet bill. No. Oh, he forgot the cab jump. The daycare is safe since you can relearn moves. I wasn't even contemplating that. A fedora. I don't know, do I want a ghost? Do I want the ghost? What's up, Neville? Ghost Mouse. Oh. What is this? An Eerie. Leave you shall. A pretty strong boo. It's not as strong of a boo. Well, thank you for that. Oh, well, darn. Where is it? Can't escape now. Nice. Oh! How do you pay something back when I didn't even attack you? Payback would have sucked if you had survived a rollout. Oh! That sucks. Really? I thought payback was like it was like 1.5, like 150% of what you just did. Shadow Claw. Yoshi is a normal type, but has Bite. That means none of the ghost moves will affect me, right? Ooh! Is this like the Ditto version of this game? Never mind. It is the Ditto version of this game. No! He's gonna beat me! Heck, he's gonna beat me! Jesus, man, he's gonna beat me! Because, you know, it makes sense that mine would miss, and he can hit all 5 of his. No! Oh, okay, goodness. I was gonna say, if he freaking has another rollout... I'd be so mad right then. Freaking, I had a heart attack with that rollout. Yeah, no kidding, that most effective Ditto ever. He got the change, like, instantly coming onto the field. That's that's the most powerful Boo I've seen. Now, is Bowser... Is Bowser a capture anywhere in this game? Or is that just a rare one-off, you know, he's usable whenever I fight Bowser himself? You don't think Bowser is a capture in this game? Okay, so if I capture this Duplighost, and Bowser throws out Bowser, can I be Bowser? That's all that was back here? It's a spell tag? Oh, dragon versus dragon means that we both have each other's weaknesses. Now, if I throw out a Duplighost and I face Sonic, will I become Sonic? In order to proceed, you'll have to face a gauntlet of challenges. Are you prepared? Yes. Follow the movements of this toad. Time for the ultimate test. It's right here. That was fun. This game is so weird when it's like, do you want to fight? Yes. We fight. No. Okay, we don't have to fight. Fair enough, let's not fight. Excuse me. Okay, so it was Ashley's house. There's something over here. And that goes over there. Well done, Penny. We got this rental facility all up and ready. My lad to finish my who's on what's it? Dominator. I said urinator. I'm like, what? What kind of game is this? To finish my who's and what's it Uminator. Good luck. Beat 3 of my robo-commanders with your whole captures to face me. Okay. Are you one of them? A Mega Bowl? Freaking yes, why not? Oh, you're sturdy. Thought we were friends. What did I know? He's a ground type! I'm ridiculous. You're not gonna look at me all smug anymore? No! No! It's gonna beat me. Is it the blue Yoshi? Would that turn it into a flying type? As stupid as that sounds. The heck is a heave-ho? Are you a metal type? No! Game's stupid, alright? Can't stand it. Do I still have money? I spent it all before I started, and then I started fighting trainers, and then frickin' Toadsworth decided to destroy me. Is this the, apartment store? Yeah. Toadsworth is easier than Toadette. Shut up, Gray! Thanks for giving me something to look forward to. I think it's level 3, right? Get out of my way. Oh, it's not 3. Freaking heck. Toadsworth is easier than Toadette. Alright, so I want the blue shell then, right? Let's say I know I have a freaking at this point, no. Toadette is optional. Toadette is gonna suffer, okay? How many? Get some super shrooms. I don't like Headbutt, so I'm not going to wait till 25. I think Bite might cause the flinch better. But I have a Pokemon with a Headbutt, and it never works. So should I evolve him at 25 or now? Bite is great. I love Bite. Given the options. Before 25? So I probably should just do it now then, huh? Oh, I'm so glad I came limping back into his classroom just to have him congratulate me. Oh, what time is it? Alright, it's time to pretty well call it. Over at the Toad Town Battle School, if you're skilled enough. The ability patch. Alright. Pockets? Use on Yoshi. Yoshi can have some wings. I love the little flapping wing sound it has. Delete a move to make room for Gust. Yes. Be honest, Lick is not all that not powerful. I want Bubble to remain because Bubble gives me a water type. Gust is not all that powerful either. Tail Slap is even worse. Get rid of that. Hey, can I fight you again? So come back once you've obtained your 4th Power Star. Fight me, Toesworth! Oh my gosh. Alright, so what do I got? I got one. Trying to cause trouble. You're not gonna let me in, are you? Alright. We got 4 more quests to do before we go after Wario. I'm guessing is the gym leader of this town. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. But we needed to do a day of grinding. I kind of knew that was coming. I got 2 new Mario Mons, I guess. That's how we're going to call it. Ow! Gotta get out of this. So yeah. That's what we're doing. What's today? Sunday. So I'll be back on tomorrow night. Right after my class. Rental will help you learn some new captures. I also want to utilize the daycare lady a little more. Gotta be careful though. I'm sure it's going to cost me a pretty penny. So this game, I'm going to say this versus Pokemon games of the past. This game keeps taking my money. Like, they're not paying me enough, and they're taking my money. I have lost several times. I've lost several times to various trainers, including Luigi. So I think I've lost about 2,500 now. And, you know, normally around this point in the game, I usually have like, you know, 800 antidotes and like 2,000 Pokeballs and all that stuff. And it's like, I can't even get going in this game. You know, it's not easy to capture anything. I really wanted that sun. That's upsetting. There is a hard setting too. Great. The Nuzlocke. Because that would make it run much harder. Oh my goodness. But, yeah, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and access the game right now. Or my Twitch schedule. And I'm going to go to the Rando Roulette. And I'm going to put Mariomon. Randomizer. That sounds like fun. It literally is a hard setting. The trainers are harder. Jeez. Hey, you know what? That's not unrealistic because you got, you know, for the sake of saying Ash is training his Pokemon, how come none of the trainers en route are training theirs? Or more to the point, why do they all have the same Pokemon? You know? So if there is a hard mode that kind of like maybe, you know, it doesn't say, I don't want to say randomly tweaks it, but tweaks it enough that it's like, hey, these are trainers and they actually move like trainers, then I'm going to be like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty awesome. You know, and various levels too. For whatever reason in Pokemon, all trainer levels are like level 7, level 7, level 7, level 7. Next trainer's got level 8, level 8, level 8, level 8. And it's like, they use better strategies. That's awesome. Because there are moves that some, like, you know, I kept saying that, what's it called? Soarin'? What is it called? Struggling? Whatever that thing is. Kept turning me into a water type. And then would use water moves against me. And water is not effective against water. So I was like, why would you turn me into the water type and then spray me with water? If you had just sprayed me with water, I'm actually not, like... it's not a weakness of mine, but it would hurt me. So instead of taking, like, 10 hit points for using water gun, it would turn me into a water type, then use water gun, only take, like, two hit points from me. It was like, well, what's the point? Okay, so Luigi did that. He had the struggling or soaring or whatever that thing was. He turned me into the water type, then instantly traded out to a grass type. And that killed me. And I was like, okay, that's pretty smart, because that's what I would expect from, like, if I was to play a human player, is to do something, some combo like that, where, you know, you're now this weakness, now let me grab my grass type and finish you off. And I think that was one of the things that caught me off by surprise in one of the losses I took to Luigi. Yesterday's stream. So yeah, so fighting the bosses, the sub-bosses, Luigi's, the Ashley, which I kind of just gave up, and I shouldn't have done that. Can give A, first of all, some monies. I need those, and B, lots more of experience, which not a bad thing, right? Could certainly level me up faster doing it like that. The relearn ability, I love that, because that thing, that combo move from Yoshi's was just killing me. It didn't work no matter where I used it. Like, by the time I healed myself up, you know, if I healed myself up 30 hit points, it took 40 hit points to just even have enough time to do that. So it was ridiculous. But other than that, yeah, no, I'm having fun with the game. It's been fun. So I'm really mad that I didn't get that sun, but until then, that's the only complaint I've got so far. Level 1 and 2 was way too fast. Level 3 is going to take me some time, looks like. So hopefully we have it done by tomorrow. I don't think there's any more grinding that I'm going to be doing while in level 3, so it's only going to go uphill from there. We're going to stick to these 4 until maybe World 5 and 6. I'm going to look for my 5th capture. And then after level 8, I'm going to try to capture my 6th capture. So I will utilize the daycare lady to augment some of the other captures that may or may not want on my team, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's it for me tonight. I'm going to be working on the YouTube show, so hopefully we'll get some 8 o'clock unique episodes running, and I'm going to look into possibly combining this and YouTube live streaming into one and see how that plays out. That way I don't have to worry about uploading videos on YouTube. They'll just automatically be uploaded already. Maybe I'll find something I like before then. I don't know. They all seem kind of... Okay, so here's my problem with that. Everything seems like exciting to find, but are they though? You know what I mean? So, like, I found the Angry Sun, but you told me there's probably a couple more fire types that are better than that. So I'm over here going like, I don't know. The Sun seemed invincible in Mario 3, except unless you had a Starman, so... I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I can't imagine anything being stronger than the Sun, so I'm like... But then it's probably a pure fire type. What if I wanted like a fire flying or a fire water or fire electric or whatever? So I don't know. It's going to be dependent on the types, I guess. I'm really going into this really blind. But who knows? You know, is there a capture that I'm going to like before then? Like, there's no Mariamon show, so when I watched Pokemon, the television show, I kind of knew I wanted a Dragonite. And then I got the Nintendo Power on Pokemon Yellow, and it was like, yeah, whatever, the Dragonite was like the Pokemon to have, and I was like, unless you went for Mewtwo himself, but so I kind of already was like eyeballing Dragonite from the get-go, but like in this game, I'm like, I don't know, what do I want? Is there something I can think of that might be in this game that might be better? I don't know. I mean, even that Duplighost strikes me as something I would want. But then at the same time, it's probably not as good as I think it's going to be, so who knows? Maybe. I was never a big fan of Ditto, but for whatever reason, I'm kind of looking at this one going, maybe. So, I don't know. I'm like excited by all of them, and I don't know which one to go for on my team. So, what is it going to be? I'm going to have to come up with some sort of combination of like everything, except that water type at the beginning that the blooper. I have to at least stick with that. I always stick with the starter Pokemon, but what are my other ones going to be? Gotta catch them all? I was afraid you were going to say that. I'm contemplating still doing that. Like even the Ghost. I want the Boo. I'm a huge fan of Boo. I love Boo. The fact that I found Boo this early, though, makes me worried that Boo is probably not the best ghost to be captured in this game. So is there a more powerful ghost in that instance? Is there like a King Boo? I don't know. Maybe. The only way for me to find out is catch it, see if it evolves, what it evolves to, or look it up online and use a... I'm not going to do that. Not this run. I'll probably do it on future runs, but I'm going to play this one pretty stinking blind. All right, I got to go to bed. I'm tired. I can talk about this all night. All right. Anyway, that's it for me, and I'll catch you on the next.